It's quite interesting to think about where SEO is going to go next. Everything's changing very quickly right now. As it stands in 2025, right now we're in March of 2025, things are changing extremely quickly as far as how people are searching. So there's a lot of new AI tools out there. Most notably we have ChatGPT that's kind of like the new kid on the block as far as search engines go. And a lot of people that are using ChatGPT are finding that their behavior is shifting quite a bit to starting a lot of their searches there. There's obviously younger generations that are starting their searches on TikTok. A lot of people are starting their searches on Amazon or YouTube. So there's definitely a diversification of where people are searching. But if you look at the data, you'll see that Google continues to be the largest shareholder of all organic search traffic, and their numbers are increasing very rapidly as well. So as it stands, Google just put out a new article that they're getting nearly 14 billion searches per day, which is enormous. It used to be 8 billion searches a day a few years ago. So they're growing very rapidly as well. So just because there's this new kind of way to search using AI, it doesn't mean that the fundamental nature of how SEO works, the fact that people are using Google to get their information, that so far has not changed very much. But we also do have new ways that Google is presenting information, and Bing as well. So, we have Copilot on Bing directly in Bing's interface, where you can actually chat with their generative AI tool directly in the search results. And Google has introduced AI overviews in the last year or two. So a larger and larger percentage of searches are generating these AI overview answers directly in the search results, which is absolutely changing the game with SEO. And most recently, we have Google testing AI mode, which feels a bit more like Perplexity or ChatGPT and how it actually works. But these tools are changing how organic links are displayed in the search results. They're causing what many site owners are seeing as a reduction in traffic as search engines answer these questions directly with generative AI. But that doesn't mean SEO is going away. In fact, it makes it more important than ever, because there's fewer and fewer places to compete now. They are linking out to sites. They are testing ways to add links to websites within generative AI answers, but you really want to make sure you're the one that search engines pick up on. You also want to make sure that the information that you're sharing across your website and the different external websites and sources that they're looking at is the most authoritative, answer and the best possible answer to the question. So a lot of it's kind of like PR and brand management, making sure that your brand and your experts and your employees and everything appear in a good light, in a way that your brand is proud of, and you're answering all the questions that people might be asking in these different AI tools about your brand and about your company, and you're getting ahead of how you want to answer those questions in the different places that search engines are looking at. So in many ways, it's the same as it always has been, but I would say that there's a lot more places to look now as far as how is our content appearing? How is our brand appearing? How does it look when people ask questions about our products and services? And I think it's exciting. It actually gives SEO a new sense of a lot of new opportunities for SEO professionals to kind of play with, and lots of new tools being created as well to understand how to do SEO for large language models as well. So it's actually a very exciting time, and I think there's a lot of growth and new opportunities in the SEO space that we'll see for time to come.